don't know one. Bilha, is that correct what I'm saying? You know. For my father, one brother came to Israel and one survived, but there were 9 brothers and 1 sister, married with children, and a huge family, perished in the Ukraine. So here I meet Sam, and he comes with it was 1946, a young man, handsome guy. He was with a group of survivors that lived not far from my moshav. Moshav means I was a farmer's daughter. I used to run barefoot and eat carrots right from the ground, poof, like this, not washed it. That's why I'm strong. I say, why are you so strong? Because I grew up on the village like this. And I'm meeting this guy. There was a picture here of a guy on a white horse. That's how I met him. He came to watch our vineyard during the August month when we had the grapes and the harvest, and some kids from the Youth Aliyah group from Magdia, which he brought really to Israel. They used to steal the grapes and the watermelon. So he came to watch with the dog, and I come to meet him, and I say, Sam. His name was not Sam, his name was Shmuley. Hey Shmuley, Maya Bashoah, tell me about this. We didn't even know the word Shoah. We didn't even know Holocaust. We just say, tell me Maya Europa. What was in Europe? What was your experience? Believe me when I tell you the truth. He did not want to talk. No, he only wanted to talk about the Bilha, about escape from Europe during the illegal immigration to Israel. Now I come back about our marriage. After a while, he told you already, some of you. He told you that we started romantically to be involved. 2 years later, he had to be to be a hero that got a bullet in his back. Then I started to pay more attention to him, or maybe he paid more attention to me. But we started to date, and we married when I was 19. That's the point I want to talk about. Maybe 10 minutes passed already, I don't know. I'm sorry. And I don't want to talk too fast because with my accent you miss a half of it if I talk too fast. How does a girl in age 19 marry a man yet come from such a different background? How do you make decision? You know, some of us believe in Basher, in free will, but we make decision. How do you make decision to marry someone and you live with him for 70 years and you think that it was such easy, it was so simple? Our life was not so simple because what I think to myself, what attracted me to this man? The fact he was sexy and handsome, that's good, that's for sure, but that's not the reason. That was not the only reason. The reason was there's something about him that I, this being young woman that I was, I knew that there is potential there to become something, which I was right. I don't know, maybe I didn't know it, but I felt there is something. How he just to Israel, how he spoke Hebrew, right away, how he wrote in Hebrew so well, how he became such a Zionist, such a Zionist. We tied our lives together, 2 different families. His parents lived in Ohio. We lived in Israel, in Pool. We had 2 major obstacles. One was the United States, which his family needed him. I had a wonderful family in Israel. I was just finishing, at that time, teacher's college. I just finished. For a while he was in the army in the Neged. I was in the army being a first aid nurse. We corresponded, which I saved all these letters. The letters are true history. If somebody took those letters, they will think a document that is unbelievable documents. One of them I write to him, Sam. I started this letter in Eretz Israel, but I hear Ben Gurion announce the state. I finished the letter in Medinat Israel, in the state of Israel. Just be safe and return from this war. That's exactly that day. It's that day on May 14, 1948. I'm in the army. He's in the army in the Navy. That is true. So first of all, the pool between them. 3 times we moved back and forth in a plastic way. 18 times. Sam said 17, I said 18. We moved from house to this place. It was not so easy. Between the two of us, he's the strongest. But how do we make decision? How did we make decision? Even I had such a hard time to leave Israel. It was always a dream, going to visit my parents for 1 year and come back. Then his parents are sick, let's go and we help him in the business. And then then Daphne was born. Daphne was born, we had a third child. Here we have Tamar and David, two wonderful, successful children that brought joy from the minute their eyes open. You know that, that's the truth. They didn't even go through teenage troubles, nothing. They told me sometime, if you knew all the things we did, you didn't think we are so bad. You see? Anyhow, but Daphne was born with cerebral palsy. And that was a very big issue. And we were in America. I am telling you, if you wanted to see a father, it was the Rock of Gibraltar that was sent. Not only you heard about his survival and his optimism and his cheerfulness, and I always see the good side of everything. How he kept his family together and how the children helped in every step of the way until today. Daphne was her last night, and so and most of you saw her, and how we survived all these years. I give Sam credit, and we could bring her today here. But she had a very hard life, but she has the same optimism that he has. Whatever she said, how are you today, Daphne? I have a wonderful day. What is so wonderful? I'm alive, I feel good. I mean, every day she tells me that. Even believe me, she has such difficulty that you would not want to know. Through the years, between this going back and forth to Israel, until I finally gave it, you see a balloon with a treasure in that balloon. I let it go like this. It was heartbreaking for me. But I have one talent, and Sam does too, but I have a talent to put roots wherever I am, to make a lot of friends, and to live in a society where I give and I take. I give, and people give me back friendship. Everywhere I live. If it's in Israel, if it's in Kfar Saba, in Tel Aviv. I was a teacher. I had thousands of students in the United States. In a week, I saw 160 Jewish kids that I was teaching in different names, 160 kids a week in Akron. One of my students was this Uri, this my son-in-law, was not the best of the students. And his brother, twin brother, where is he? Richard, where are you? Richard, oh, here, right? I was your Hebrew teacher.
That's right.
Anyhow, every place we adjusted. And we live, and right now we took the last trip from Florida, where we moved to independent living. I think that was, beside Israel, leaving Israel, that was another very hard. It was so hard that for a while, for 2 years, I couldn't move my head. Really, it was stuck. I really couldn't move. I got a problem with my neck. The people know that. I can only turn it to one side. Maybe my other side was afraid that I had to take another move or something. But Sam insisted. Even if I disagreed or did not, I always thought it over. We considered it over, and I always came to the conclusion that he was right. He was right in this decision. Without going now, I don't have time yet to tell you how he weighed everything and why this decision. But he was, between the two of us, he was right. He was right about every decision, except one which I don't want to tell you. Because yesterday I said about marriage. I said in marriage you have to have friendship, you have to have trust, you have to be good people. I mean, I had a lot of things, but I said, you don't keep secret, but you don't have to tell everything either. So, right. So now I have to think which one is the thing I don't want to tell. It has to do with selling the house in Yaakov. That's what it has. Sam will not think I had some love somewhere. That's a secret. No lovers. No optimism has really helped our family to go through. In the end, even moving to Sinai residence was a good decision. We are now old. One of my big regrets, I learned another American concept. What they call it, the bucket? They call it
Bucket
list. I just learned a bucket list. I don't want to share with you all my bucket list, but one I will tell you. One on my bucket list is that none of my children is near me. If I'm jealous and I see my friend in the Sinai residence that have grandchildren and great-grandchildren come or have family, once in a while the kids come and I'm so proud of each and every one of you when you come to visit. So all in all, if you want to know the list, do you want to hear the list of my, just read it to you, I won't take time to explain how you make a good marriage, harmonious marriage, that's good for you, Talia. Before you marry. I'll put it to you, it will take only 1 minute. Number one, besides love and sex, it's routine. I mean, if you don't have chemistry, forget it, that's no change. How you live 70 years with good, harmonious life. Number one, two good people. Think about it. Number two, have respect for each other. Deep respect, not just cover up or give compliments, false compliments. Deeply respect. I respect that this man, even if he didn't have education, didn't have money, didn't have family, I respected him and I tried to explain it before. Number three, if you have pressures and problems, life is not a bowl of cherries, And if you have some kind of real disagreement, don't fight it. Don't fight it, but don't sit on it. But find the right moment to discuss it, rationally, and come to some kind of rational conclusion. That was about many decisions we had to make about such many important things. Number four, to have things in common. Doesn't have to be everything in common. You can be in your different religions or something, but you have to have the same interest in something. If it's in music, if it's in something, if it's in reading books, if it's in Judaism. And you can marry somebody from another religion, but you need to have love of Judaism that you can share. You have something in common. It's very important. Number five, we need love. Besides, something you don't make decisions, just love falls on you and bring you trouble, or sometimes bring you fortune, like you win the lottery. Sometimes you bet and go good, and so sure. Number six, you have to have full trust in one full trust. And then I told you, don't keep secret, but don't have to tell everything. Something you keep for yourself. And how God does say it on the roof. Do I love you? Do I love you? If that's not love, then what is? Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here.